All right, we're going to try this. I have 2 of these green fabrics, 2 of these red fabrics, and then a 2.5-inch square. So if I want my diamonds to be the green, then I'm going to cut those in diagonal. These will be the sashing, so I'm going to cut those straight. So it's 2.5 and 5 inches across. Divided by 2 is 2.5. So cut these in half and then cut these diagonally. And this will be my center. Machine is set at 6.1. Stitch length is 1.6. I've lined up my pieces so that the corner meets the corner here. It don't worry about this, not this, because this will be trimmed. Then the same thing here. So you do the 2 the same, just on these 2. And then here you're going to put your 2.5-inch square with one of your other strips. So this will be there and there. So we're going to chain piece these 3 pieces. They're all stitched. Now we're going to press each of these towards the red. So this goes that way, and this will go that way. So this way and that way. No, sorry. This way and this way. Get that right. Towards the red on all pieces. All right, so you've sewn these and pressed it towards the red. This one towards the red, and this one again. Oh, that's what happened here. It flipped over. Okay, so, and then this one towards the red. Now we're going to do the same thing that we did over here. We're going to sew this like that, and starting here, making sure that this is straight. Don't worry about that. Same with this one, and same with this one. I'm going to put that over there. And then sew here, and then what I like to do on this one is flip it over and sew here, but because I like my corner to be going into the machine. And then again, we're going to press towards the red. Okay, so these have been sewn. So you have this sort of modified triangle, a strip, and again another modified triangle. So again, these have been pressed towards the red, so that when you put these together, they're going to nest. These have been this way, these have been this way. So now, the only pins I use are right here and here to make sure that these 2 look good. So I'll put 2 pins there, sew it, and then I'll put 2 pins over here, like that, and then sew it. And then we'll press it, and then we'll starch it first. I like starching. Starch it, press it, and then trim it up. Just a quick note, I've sewn this one. You can see it doesn't really come to the end. Same with this one, and that's okay because we're going to trim the block to make it perfect. So even though it's not reaching, you don't have a 1/4 inch overhang, that's not what this is about. This is about getting it sewn on and then trimming it to make it just perfect. I've got my 2 pins here, so they're there, and then we'll starch and press after. Ooh, it's not pressed yet, but it looks pretty good. Not bad. See, pinning in those 2 spots and each section makes it happen. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to starch this, and if you look, these sections are going towards the red. Now, to have options, I'm going to press this towards the green, because when you're putting these together, if you don't have sashing, you want them to nest, and this way you'll have options. You can either match here or match there, but if you're matching up, you need either going in, or going out. This way you can either turn the block one way or the other to make it fit. Just a little option. Here it is, nice and pressed, kind of paper-like with all the starch on it. And you can see there's a little check there, but that's okay. And so these are going in and these are going out. So now I will trim it up. I have my big ruler, my big square ruler, and then my rotary cutter. Okay, so I want corners here. So what I'm doing is I'm centering this on the 4-inch here and the 4-inch there. And I'm going to trim this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and make an 8-inch square unfinished. 2 sides trim, 2 to go. And if you don't have a big ruler, I found that just using one of these rulers, obviously it's for lefty, and I mark the 4-inch, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 from the edge, like that, down the center, and cut it one step at a time. Seems to work a little bit better. So if you want, you can put these two together for a secondary design. So there, I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, that's it.